I'm live. So, welcome everyone to another fun Saturday night with Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. Hello. Um, so I want to say hi to some people in the chat. Hi, Cuba Alliance. I hope everything's great your way. And hi to Marsha Green too. She says, "Good evening, Ron. All in the chat. It's 51 degrees here in Oklahoma. Well, it's a little bit colder than that here. So we we had quite a few high winds, and there's some people lost power on Friday, and there's still people without power, and it's cold. It's cold. Anyway, hi, Kitty. Katie, how are you? The Katie with the 1111 1111 at the end. You boy. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy holidays to everyone. New Year is coming too. And we have Teresa, the big hugger. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your moderation and moderator. Anyway, yeah, it's only 5 days. It is getting there, by the way. Yeah. Hmm. So, yeah, my birthday's coming too on the 6th of February. So it's getting closer every year. And we have Cece. Happy holidays. Looking forward to our year one. Yes, that's the beginning. The being the beginning of something new. Uh, you know, some people resist to change, though. But I think we're going to be. There's more light coming, and there I think we'll be a lot better. So, some people will feel like a lot better. Some people might you know, because depends on the fear energy. When you're in fear, it doesn't feel you know fearful about the changes, but we need changes. We need humanity to come together. We need unity among us, all of us on this planet. We can do some great things when we unite. Yeah. So many blessings to all. Uh, I was on the watching Milu just you know uh, about an hour ago, maybe a little over an hour ago, and he was talking about the the pictures that came out at Epstein files. There was I saw them too. So saw Clinton, Michael Jackson, uh, what's oh my god, I forget his name there. Rolling Stones there, whatever I forget his name. Mick Jagger and Clinton and all those people. You know what? My feeling about that is that these people they have a lot of money, but not everybody is into that stuff. I think I don't think, I think he just put those out to distraction, because they're not all out. The Epstein files, they're not out all completely. There's more to that. The list is longer than that. His name is all over the place. So anyway, so that's where we're at. Here we had quite a few things. Um, a couple of scandals in Canadian politics too. So what can you do? You know. And Lucy Mercier is in the house too. Yeah. We all want peace, by the way. Nobody wants wars anymore. Hi, Lucy. How are you? I hope things are well with you. How's how's the weather in Toronto, Canada? Well, here we had high winds. There was over. I think I didn't lose power. I'm grateful for that. Every time something like that happens, I'm say thank you, thank you, thank you to um, my archangel Metatron, So it's dark and yucky. She says it's dark and yucky in Teo. Okay, because because the high winds took branches down, and then it was raining yesterday. So the change in temperature, warm temperature, raining, all of a sudden freezing. It was like an ice rink here in the yard here. It's all like ice all over the place. Now they're announcing some snow, so we're gonna get some white snow for Christmas, and Christmas is coming. Oh boy, yeah. Strange weather here where I live, up and down. Yeah. Uh, so I I think there was like yeah, 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 90,000, 95,000 people out of power this morning since yesterday. So imagine, you go through the night without power and everything because of last night. Uh, I know. I had it once. Like we had a tornado go by here, and it lasted 3 days without power because the electrical poles were down, and oh my God, 3 days. And I had another incident where, yeah, it's about 3 days also, and I lost everything in my fridge, in the freezer, in the fridge. Then I got lucky, and I bought a generator in case, I didn't have a generator before, but so but now we're lucky, anyway, so to speak. I say thank you every time, I'm grateful for that every time, so, because other people are struggling, like, you can't you can't very well, like, take a bath, or here it's pretty. I have well water, so I need electricity to pump it up. So it's, you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are all safe. I hope that everyone stays safe during the holidays. I don't know if you guys are traveling and seeing family. That will just be the two of us here, so we're probably. I won't do a live next Wednesday because that's the Christmas Eve, and the next week I think it's uh, New Year's Eve. So I won't be doing lives on Wednesday for a couple of weeks, and after that maybe we'll see if I go back to it. I'll let you know. I'm on Saturday though. I'll be on Saturday. So yeah. Hi, music. It's in the music. It's in the music. It's in the frequency, eh? Yeah. I loved your joke the other day. The last time you were here, it's in the frequency. That was cute. I still remember that one. Uh, I thought that was funny. Yeah. So I was on. I was on Chrissy's channel last night. She did something special, So I was on her channel, and yeah, she's in Australia. Chrissy from Footprint to Row. I was on her channel last night. Yeah, a couple of laughs there. So I guess I hope you guys are all safe though. So, well, I won't listen to old movies because they repeat the friggin' movies every year, the same thing, and then you know it gets pretty boring to watch the same thing all over and over there and over again. So, but it depends on the movie, I guess. So I'll be listening to music. I think we're gonna dance in the kitchen or something. We'll listen to music and things. Just the two of us have something to eat. You know, might go on because Facebook. I have family, so I have family in Africa who's taking care of colored children in Africa. Might go on Messenger with other family members. They're not all in Africa, but some are in Manchester, New Hampshire. Another one's in New Brunswick in Canada, and so there's other ones uh, all over the place. So we're the only ones in this area here. So we'll see. So if you guys have any questions or you would like a card, let me know in the chat. Put in capital in caps and a couple of smiling face so I can see them. I'm on the lookout for that. So if I can, I'm reading the chat so far. No. So- oh yeah. So far I received only 5 Christmas cards. That is the worst I ever got. Sad. Maybe people didn't these days aren't sending out Christmas cards. Um, you know, I got a fan. I got a fan that the person lives in California. Sent me a Christmas card, and I got it the other day. I got it on Friday, by the way. So, from way down there in California, somebody sent me a Christmas card. So that was I was surprised that the Christmas card all the way from California. So hi, TJ, how are you? So, hello. So how's the weather where you are? So, yeah, Marshall Green. Oh my God, you have received 25 Christmas gifts. Yeah, but I sent out many. You know, that's we used to have a lot of Christmas cards come in, but excuse me. Give me a second. I gotta take a drink of water. I had something stuck in my throat. So yeah, we used to get a lot of Christmas cards, and but most people are they crossed over on the other side. So what can you do? I don't think I never got a Christmas card from the other side though. By the way. So, hi Fatima, how are you? I saw your little video with your brother there the recent one that you guys put out there. So cute. So how's the weather? Let me know. Oh, you have one Christmas card? You know, I thought you'd being a nurse and everything, you get more than that. I have one Christmas card so far this year, and I still have to send out mine, which is will be late. It's all good. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That would be amazing if you got a Christmas card from the other side. Yeah, it would be, especially maybe my Jenny, my dog, would send me a Christmas card. Okay, I got your question. Says I have a question. Do you see me moving in the next 60 days? Oh my God, that is 60 days. That's a couple months. I'll get you a question. I got you started up there, so don't worry if I don't answer right away. So I got you. I hope I let me check something. What's going on here? Yeah, it's up there because I'm trying to start it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got your question started up there. So yeah. So anyway, uh, I would like a Christmas card or something uh, from my my Jenny that my dog that crossed over a couple of years ago. And imagine that I I I still I think I remember dreaming about her a couple of days ago, a couple of nights ago. She came and when she came in my dream, I was I was hugging her, and she was just happy to see me. You know, so that was in my dream, by the way. So anyway, but I still remember when she came back after she passed. Oh my God, I heard her whining in the kitchen. My wife saw that, heard the same thing. So when I asked Sterling, he said that was her. She was in the kitchen. Wow, amazing stuff. Oh, let me see. There's another question here. Okay, I got you, TJ. Mm, I got you. Damn. Mhm. So, oh, I live in rainy Portland, Oregon. Okay, yeah, Portland, Oregon. Um, I don't know. I knew somebody that was in Oregon from the states because I'm a woodworker, so I work wood and things like that. With I built things with kitchen cabinets, all kinds of stuff. And I knew somebody from Oregon, but I forget the name off the bat here. It's a Oregon. Um, I just forget the name. Teresa, I got you. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for moderating also all my moderators. And yeah, yeah, I put that up. They got all kinds of stuff here that they didn't have before. They got all kinds of stuff. So uh, they even got sounds up here like this, or that's a heartbeat. Then we got a drum roll. That's a gong. And if I want more sounds, I can do that. Yeah, there's all kinds of sounds here. So they have there's all kinds of stuff here. Um, Recently they put up. There's another thing here I could put up. Let me see. I don't want to lose it. Okay. See all the bells. I can do that too. So I don't know which one you prefer, you guys, but they're either that one, Happy Holidays. That one is like surrounds all the Christmas bells, the reindeers, the gifts. You like the bells? Yeah. Yeah, there's a bong. Yes, a bong. Yeah. StreamYard. Yeah, StreamYard has all kinds of stuff here. So I don't know. They didn't have that all the time, but at Thanksgiving they had a big turkey. I put it up there. So yeah. Oh, okay. Finally. Hi, Kate. How are you? Yeah. Hi, Rod. So the weirdest thing happened. I clicked on your video and I could see and hear you, but the live chat was from Midas Touch. Really weird. Sometimes YouTube it does that. It's like you could be on one channel and the chat is all about yeah. Chat is all about Midas touch, and you can hear me speaking on the other one. It happened to me a couple of times. That yeah. So mhm. It is strange. Yeah, I don't mind these for now. It's a holiday still coming up, so the bells and all the stars and everything. So you guys decorate? You guys have a Christmas tree or any decorations at home? Me, I'm going to dance in the kitchen, play some music, and away we go. We're just the two of us, and I don't know. Either Christmas Day will be on. We'll try to do messengers like Facebook, where I have family, so we all get in on the same reunion from all over. Is that and it doesn't cost anything because that I have a family member who's in Africa, Ghana, Africa. That is quite that is you don't want to be on the phone with that person because it would cost a leg and an arm to call there anyway. So we connect through Facebook and Messenger, and we can invite another one, and then we have several family members, trying to say hi in the same screen, all over the screen, like that. So sometimes ah, geez, we were at like 10, 12 at least last time I was on there. So yeah, and one of my family members is taking care of colored children that are abandoned. They're abandoned, and one of them, I think her name is Joyce. I think her name is Joyce or something like that. Or they name her Joyce. She cannot speak, but she does this sign language. And she saw me and my wife on the screen, and like I was waving to her, going like that. So she did this. That means heart, love. So she was sending me hearts with her hands, like forming a heart with her hands like that. Oh, ex- with that big smile on her face, she was happy like crazy. These are abandoned kids, like you know, uh, my God. So they were telling me they had about taking care about 35 of those kids in this mission they're on in Ghana, Africa. It's spelled Ghana, something like that. So um, yeah. Uh, so I'm reading the chat there. Just give me a second. We had Mexican food this evening, ate in a restaurant. Was very good and good service. My daughter' favorite food is Mexican food. Yeah, as long as I can't take too spicy food. I mean, I don't mind spicy, but I don't mind. It has to be reasonable because their spices can be hot like crazy. Oh yeah. So big time decoration, and we have a friend living with us at this time, unexpected, and a blessing for us all. Yeah, things happen like that. Well, most of our family is on the other side, so like I say, but we're all scattered like crazy. Like New Brunswick is pretty far from here. Africa is far from here. Manchester, even Manchester, New York, not New York, New Hampshire, I mean, is at least 5 hours from here. Um, New Brunswick's 9 hours from here. The other, oh my God, I mean, Moncton, New Brunswick is another a creek race. It would, so so we gather on because I have Facebook only for family. I don't always like what's going on Facebook, but it's usually use it for family, contact family. So through them you can use Messenger, which costs $0, so we can be there no whatever time we want to stay on there. Teresa says Teresa's music. Well, definitely went out all decorating this year since I moved into the rental house and out of my small apartment. Yeah, it's something else, to live. So you got a rental house instead of a small apartment. I'd rather have a house than a small apartment. Depends on which floor you're on, by the way. So, and boy, and depends on the neighbors that you have. Some can get pretty noisy. We decorate Christmas lights outside. Looks very nice, and now the decorate inside looks like very nice. We have a fake Christmas tree, all decorated. Looks good. Yeah, there's some that's good. At least they don't. They're less prone to catch fire or dry up and catch fire or something like that. I remember having those big Christmas trees, and they had to put one of those. I don't know what you call it in to hold it up with water in it. But and then decorating with Christmas balls. But the friggin' cat, the friggin' cat would jump at those things. and I broke a couple of those. The cat trying to climb the friggin' tree. Yeah, yeah. I have some good memories about that though. Anyway, Mhm. Anyway, so I have four questions up there. Four. Okay. Oh, I cannot eat hot salsa. My daughter and hubby can, and I grew up eating spicy food, but I can't. I cannot handle it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I no spicy food. No, I like spices, but even chicken they give you a sauce sometimes. Oh my God, I don't know. So sometimes it it can burn your I like. Oh, I gotta tell you a story. My mom, my mom when I was growing up. This is funny. You guys might might laugh at this. Okay, my mom. Um, I don't know if you guys know about these spices, but my mom had one of these small. It looked like a little banana. Hot. It's a spice. Okay, hot banana, something like that. It's really small, like this. And I'm seeing her going like this, and I'm young. And I go, and I wanted to try that. Oh my God! I took a bite of it and I spit it out like crazy. I was burning like crazy. I run. You get some water? She I said, I don't know how she does it to eat that stuff. Mine is so it burns your insides out. Yeah, I got your question. It's in the music. Uh, I like it's in the music rather than music RN because I'm so used to it. It's in the music. YouTube. Oh, I learned. I went on other chats, and I learned that there's other people that got their name changed, and they said they didn't do it. They said YouTube did it. Wow. Because I was on Chrissy's channel, and then when they told me what their name was before, I said, "Oh, I remember you. Did you guys change your name?" They said, "No." It said YouTube changed it. So I don't know. At least at least they didn't change mine. I all I did was I took the numbers away from the end of the name Ron Unconditional Love Tarot that had four numbers on it. I took them away, so I found out how to do that. So I googled it to find out how I can take the numbers away. But everybody's got numbers at the end, Like before, it wasn't so complicated, and now they all put the whole name together like that. It makes it different. I like the old way, I guess. Yeah. So some of you guys like Mexican food. I used to like Chinese food, but I got sick. Me and my mom got sick once on that, with fever and everything. Um, I think it was something about food poisoning because, oh my God, yeah, one time. I don't know if you have that, you guys. When you walk in, they have, we have restaurants like that there. That banana pepper, ghost pepper. Yeah, this is banana pepper or ghost pepper. I'm going to change it back. YouTube changed my name too. There you go. That's what people were. I've seen some people, and I knew them before with their old name, but then something happened. I don't know. I guess YouTube changed it. That's what they were telling me. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, the psychic dummy's in the house. Hey, hi, how are you? Happy holidays to you. Yeah, a quick hello. Have a great night. Hope the long johns are handy. Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, I even the electric blanket. We both me and my wife have uh, our each electric blanket. So because we have the controls. So we got one of those. I don't. I'm not cold anymore. Oh, I guess you would. I believe. Yeah, I like all kinds of food as long as it's not too spicy. It can get but that friggin' little banana that my mom was eating, like I thought it was candy or something. It looked like candy. Yeah, psychic dummy. Yeah, I should. Eh? He says maybe we should invent electric long johns. Yeah, but the problem is you might get a shock and run away and hide somewhere. You get a buzz out of that. A buzz in a buzz in your long johns. Oh my god! Oh boy! Yeah, but that was a funny thing. I remember that my mom eating a friggin' banana. I don't know how she did it, and I mean without water. There, she was. I thought it was a candy or something. It wasn't candy, by the way. I I ran to get a drink of water. I what Some people drink milk after that. Is that better to drink milk or water after that? So I don't know. Some people say if you want to take the burning sensation out of eating a spice or something like that, you can drink milk or water. You guys know if which is better? I don't know. I have to Google it. Maybe they'll tell me. I think Google will tell me, but I don't know. There's a there's a program here on TV. They got this guy that are trying all kinds. Eating a banana is also eating a banana. Okay, an ordinary banana is good too. Wow. Yeah, But there's people on TV. They're sitting there, and one is interviewing the other, and they're trying these spices, and my God, they got all eyes watery, and the mouth is burning like crazy. I, I saw them doing that, and I said, "Hey, you ain't going to get me on there." Jesus, yeah, like public people, or people that are known. So, and they were drinking something. I'm not sure what it was, but uh, either water or something. And mine, uh, like their eyes were watery because they're so strong. The spices are so strong, it's crazy. So he said, "Promise myself no snacks tonight. If y'all keep chatting about food, I'll have to mute." I'm a foodie and doing my best to stop eating when it gets dark outside. It's my pre-New Year resolution. Well, I eat chocolate. I like chocolate. So do you guys like all the decoration around the StreamYard uh, video? Yeah. Eat bread or crackers to soothe burn on tongue. Oh my God, yeah, but Jesus, like some people would they eat that and they were complaining that their lip was all like burning hot, and they can hardly talk after that. There's some spices that can get really really hot spices. I don't know. I'm not, and when you have that in the stomach, besides when it goes down, I mean, I would have stomach problems too. Yeah, yeah, chocolate. So I ate some of it before the show, uh, as you could see. I hope nothing falls out. Cadbury dairy milk. So that's the ones that dairy milk Cadbury. So there's dark chocolate too. Oh, I bought a box. Like a Christmas box with all kinds of assorted chocolates. They make little different chocolates with different things in it. So the box is there for us on Christmas. We'll be there. You got to try this one. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. So I put that up for now. I had different one. There's different ones too, but uh, yeah, I keep my chocolate in the freezer. By the way, also. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to rescue the chocolate from the freezer. Hi, Kiba Lions. Hello. So I keep my chocolate in the freezer because I on the countertop that's something that would like I get all sticky in that. So I keep mine in the freezer also. Uh, uh, hey, there's a lot of people getting a cold or something. Hey, there's I don't know what the flu is going on. I'm a high food in, impersonated. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Well, you gotta take time to have the fun in this world, because especially when you're a nurse like you are, music or in Diana, it's not easy to be in that position. Here, the hospitals are full. I mean, I'm hearing all over the news. The hospitals are full. They're all over capacitated because of the cold, some kind of influenza. I think they call it influenza. So there's a lot in there, and it's before the reunion at Christmas where people get together. Um, so I got to be careful when I go to the stores because um, some people have the sniffles and name it. In the stores. I try to stay away as much as possible. So I just go in and out as fast as I can. Oh my God, the stores are full like crazy. So. Oh, John's in the house. What? Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? I don't know. Oh, because they don't have what it takes. That's why. A Barbie doll. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Hey, you guys remember, or do you guys remember? Do you ever see or get a Slinky toy when you were a kid? I, s- yeah, yeah. John says his kid came in another box. You remember the Slinky toy? That thing there goes down the steps. I don't know. You ever see that? Ah, Jesus. We're I think we're I was on another channel the other day. We're talking about all this stuff. Yeah. Hi, J Cat Lady. Merry Christmas to you. So the Slinky toy, the hula hoop. What else? Oh my God! All kinds of the cray toys we had it during that time. So hey, John, I was looking. I looked at your video, the last one you put out there. You and your sister, Fatima. Yeah, it's kind of nice with the music and things like that. You remember those toys? Yeah, because the hula hoops. Well, maybe that's why I like dancing or something. I was in school at the time. They had these. Everybody was playing in the schoolyard with these things. They put them on around the waist and go. Like yeah. You had a slinky toy too. Okay. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Phyllis. I know you were on last time I was on. I don't know if I believe it was Wednesday night, and you left me a super sticker. So I wanted to thank you, but when I said I stopped the live, and then the live ended, I couldn't respond to you because you put the super sticker showed up after after the live. Like I went off offline, you know. So I remember your super sticker, so I wanted to thank you for that. Okay, happy holidays. Because I saw it pop up. It was going up. I said, "Oh my God!" I just ended the live, and I saw the super sticker in the chat. So it was at the end of the show. So anyway, last I won't be back on Christmas Eve, which is Wednesday, by the way. So, hi, Eleanor. Bonsoir. Bonsoir means good night. Yeah, good night. Good good evening. Yeah, good evening. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, because I wanted to say, but I couldn't say it anymore because I just ended the video and I can't even talk anymore. I tried to say, I said, oh my God, I realized I wasn't on it. It wasn't on anymore. I said, I told myself if she comes back on the chat, I'll remember. And when I saw you pop up tonight, I said, there I go. Thank you. Because, I like to thank the people that donate because keeps the channel going, Everything is so friggin' expensive these days. John says, "Oh, I have it. I have it more than dirty jokes." Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, so oh boy. So you like my decorations for tonight? Anyway, for tonight I put these Christmas bells. That's what these. It's available. There's other ones available, but I'm not too fond of all of them. Um, I forget where banners. Oh, just give me a second. I thought I had a logo up there. Oh, okay, I have it. It's in the right StreamYard. Yeah, okay. There's there's other things on here too. So there's um there's other things too that the StreamYard added on so we could play with it. Like with, oh, you have music too, but you got to be careful with the music because you can get um, strikes on that. That's the bounce. Yeah, John, fine. You can have more sounds, but they have these acoustic sounds like those ones you can. They have music like that, but you got to be careful because they can give you a strike on. Love the border decoration, Ron. Very festive. And your sound effect. Yeah, yeah. I play with. I'm just playing with those because I didn't have all those decorations before. So it's the holiday season. Why not? So I'm just letting you guys. I won't be back on Wednesday for a couple of weeks because it happens to be Christmas Eve on Wednesday, next Wednesday, and it'll be Christmas Eve the next week after that, I believe. So because I'll be I'll be here at home taking a break, and then I'll be back on Saturdays. Though I'll be back on Saturdays when it's not a holiday. Maxine Ladouceur is in the house. Hi, Maxine. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome. Join the group. Happy holidays to you. So, how's the weather where you are, Maxine? Yeah, she's like the people that lost power last night. My God, they didn't have power this morning, so they were in the dark for a long, long time. So, They still have they still have no power. Some of them, I think there was 80,000 still without power tonight. So they had the high winds. When you get high winds, the branches break on the electrical lines, eh? And that's the problem with hydro. But what can you do? You gotta go with 29 degrees. Okay, well that's cool. 29 degrees is Fahrenheit. It's cool. It's below the 32. Yeah, but it's sunny. I We had sunny today, but then it rained. It rained yesterday, Friday. It rained. Then we got high winds. Then it turned to ice cold. So my yard is all the, it's all like ice all over the place, the wet snow and everything. It just froze the ice and everything, the water. It froze right up to about 200, 300 feet like that. Now they announce snow tonight, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you to all my wonderful moderators and everybody. Um, so So I so John has another joke. He says, "How did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant?" Hmm. Well, I have an idea. I don't know. So everybody's on a happy mood today. He forgot to wrap his wire. Jesus, that was. He forgot to wrap his Whopper. Jeez, okay. I didn't even think about that one, but yeah, it makes sense. Oh boy, he forgot to wrap his Whopper. I forgot about the Whopper. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, and the nurse said that made me laugh. Yeah, that made me laugh. Jeez, he forgot about the Whopper. That's a good one. Oh, there's floods in Washington State. Oh my God, it's finally dying down. Hopefully. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, you better stay warm, Maxine. Maxine Ladusar. Hey, hug your animals. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I used to. Uh, I dreamt of my dog a couple of nights ago. So I was hugging her in my dreams. So. And she was happy like crazy to see me. So I was hugging her. Oh my God. Uh, Kay says, whoops. Yeah. Kate says, I'm a vegan. I like the Burger King Impossible Whopper. See, I read. Oh my God. Yeah. So happy holidays to everyone. Yeah. Take care. Make sure you are stay safe, by the way, you guys, if you're traveling, things like that. Because weather wise, it could be cray out there. Um, so we're getting up and down weather here. So up and down snow, no snow, icy roads, black ice. They name it what they call black ice. So wow. Anyway, so John says, "Love to all. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you. Happy holidays to you and your all your family too." Um, yeah, I like to watch some of your little videos sometimes when you put them out, John. So you got music. Yeah. So I might as well start reading some questions. I got Wednesday up there, CC Wednesday, and I got TJ TK, a couple, and Music RN, Diana. Okay. So anybody else, let me know. Oh, what a beautiful dream, Ron. Would love to see my pup on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, they uh, they show up, by the way. So it depends. This one, the last one, really showed up. I mean, oh my God! When you hear your dog whining in the kitchen, and you know that he's no longer physically alive, and I was, what? Did I really hear that? Yeah, I did, and I had a witness. The witness was my wife was on the other side. And next day, she started talking to me about that. And then I went on, I asked the question of Sterling. You guys watch Sterling? And, uh, and Sterling said, that was your Jenny that was in the kitchen. So, oh my God, my heart jumped there. It felt good though to get, yeah, that she came back. It takes a lot of energy for that. And that was the first time in my whole life that I had a presence of an animal coming back and let me know. Yeah. Well, I guess maybe this time I was ready for it, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me see. So, Whimsy says, I have a question. Do you see me moving in the next 60 days? 60 days is, whoa. And now you're actually talking at the end of January, no, February, maybe March. Yeah. Thank you, Fatima. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Stay safe, you guys. If you're traveling, you know, I know family is important, but just be careful when you're traveling, especially with the weather out there. We don't know. We never know what we're going to get. Wednesday. Ooh, next 60 days. I don't know where you are. I don't know if this person's in the States. Could be somewhere in the States. Well, so I'll pull some cards on that. Six, next 60 days. Portland. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. I forgot. You told me in the chat a while ago. Portland, Oregon. Yeah, you told me in the chat. Sorry about that. Oops. Yeah. Portland, Oregon. Yeah. Um, 60 days. It's going to be it's going to be a little bit challenging because um, make sure you do everything possible, but that's what you want to do. All the details. Don't overlook anything, because there could be some. Um, yeah. Okay. 60 days. It's gonna be a challenge in 60 days because you got the holidays coming up. You got the month of January, but I don't know. In Oregon, do you have winter there? Like, I don't know how the weather is over there, or is it? I was wondering about it. It's near. I forget the ocean. Let me see. Merry Christmas, Phyllis. Happy New Year to you. Merry Christmas. Or we'll start with Christmas. And then I like to watch uh, in New York. Yes, it's more about if the stars are aligning. Yeah. Uh, yeah. It's mm, it's it's going to be a little bit, a challenging. Put it that way, okay? A little bit, but I'll show you the cards I have, okay? Because there is a little bit of hmm. Okay, so here we go. I'll show you what I have, and it, give me a second there. I'll hide this first to show you. There we go. So you can see the cards. And I go back to live here. Yeah, you said it's more about stars are aligning. This is the card that came out the first one, the Six of Cups. As you can see, it's about sharing. The two people are sharing, okay? Sharing. Um, and it's also, for me, you see these two people share. I got all this thing in there. Okay, it's about sharing, but also that to me is like an agreement, a contract. So the answer to that is a positive because oh, you have LNR also? My God. Wow. There's another one in the chat there, 60 days. Great. It's kind of, especially at this time of year, though, by the way. This time of year, you have to be really, really prepared uh, and make sure you're aware of everything because complications can, you know, can pop up. But this is a card of an agreement, a contract. So, like moving to another place, everything, an agreement. So, and also this card also points to a different, you see, alignment with energy. You see, this guy is a two of wands and making the choice. So, because how come you guys, your leases are at this time of year? We have here in the month of July, most people, their leases finish like month of July, June, July, something like that. In the wintertime, but I guess it depends how the weather is over there. So I don't know. So it looks like there's a change in the different new energy, as you can see. So then you got the World card that came out. So the World card is turning in your favor. So, but like I said, there's a couple maybe small things popping up, as you can see. The Page of Sword, messages of certain things that you might have to clear up. Okay, a little bit of difficulty, certain things. 60 days is quite a challenging anyway. But if you're ready, you're ready. If you've been working on this and now you have the Seven of Pentacles working. Uh, so I hope these cards resonate with you. With the Seven of Pentacles is about abundance, getting the money together or making the move because it costs money to move from one place to another. To another. Yeah. Yeah. Those are the cards. Wow, you're moving. Well, it points that to the direction that you're moving, but I'm not saying it's going to be all without some hurdles or things popping up. The probably something unexpected. You're welcome. It totally makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. Because in every move, there's stuff that pops up. You don't know when they pop up. For some reason, you think you got everything in control, and my God, okay. Like one time, I was moving I rented a moving truck, you know, I in advance because they go really fast. So I had to leave my car there uh, at the place where I rented, and I had to go like an hour and a half ride to get move everything and come back at a certain time, or I would pay extra. Oh my God! And then I just got to finished unloading the whole truck in the house here, where that was here, by the way, where I am now, about 32 years ago. And I called the person that said, I I just got finished. I'll be there. I just got finished. Like I was about maybe 5 minutes late to bring back the truck. Hmm. So the man wanted to charge me for it, and the lady came out and he said, "No, no, give me that." She took the papers out her hubby hands and she said, "Okay," because I called her up before and I said, "I'll be there. I just got finished." So she took the papers out of her husband's hand because he wanted to charge me. Oh my God! Whoa! I already called and you know I didn't do it on purpose. It took a little bit, 5 minutes. So that was my story, and I was happy she took away the papers from her husband's hand and said, "Give me those." So she took care of me. You know, that was nice of her to do that. That was one of my experience, by the way. So anyway, it happened. It happens. Oh, he says our home has been for sale for 5 months, and we have an offer. We believe coming tomorrow. We're moving because of my husband's congestive heart failure. Oh my God, sorry to hear that. Yeah, needing to move closer to the family. Yeah. So I'm sending you lots of healing love and light to you. Uh, Heart failure. Yeah, it's it's not easy to be to have that health problem like that. Yeah. So you're welcome. You're welcome. You're so welcome. So I can understand that. Yeah. Uh, Let me see who I have next to her. Question. C. TJ. I hope she didn't fall asleep. I hope she's still here. Um, but sometimes, because sometimes I get oh my God, I've been talking for an hour over an hour and I just started. So, oh, she's there. Hey, I'm here. Okay, thank you. What's your mom's name? But I forget you. Nora. Hey, TJ. Is your mom's name Nora or something? Or am I making a mistake? Noreen. Okay, as I was hearing, I was like, Nora? I was like, what? So Noreen. Okay. Jeez. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody sent, sent her some Whimsy some love. universal hug because it's not easy to go through that. So I would like to know what my mom thought of my Thanksgiving trip. Do we have a meeting tomorrow? I think so, eh? Tomorrow Sunday. I think you have something going on tomorrow. Uh, TJ, yeah. I believe we have something tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah, I was hearing something like Nora or something, but it's Noreen. Okay, Talking to Heaven from James Van Prague. Okay, so you know, there's a lot of us took care of people like I took care of my brother-in-law for a couple of years. He had dementia. Oh my God, what a job! It was hard on me and my wife for that. We went through that for a couple of years. Taking care of somebody is. But there's a lot of us like that in here. So. Oh, I'm not in the meeting tomorrow. You're not in the meeting tomorrow? Okay. Because there was something. I got an email, something about tomorrow. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. For people that sometimes forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a little smiling face, a comment after the show. So TJ, did you send me an email? Because I got an email from, well, some class meeting or something like that. I forget what it was. I don't know where. No, it's not from. It's not from you. It's strange. I get some. Sometimes it's from you, and sometimes it's. I don't know. There's some kind of. Wow. Anyway. Okay. Yours is C Books 109. Okay. It's from. Maybe I'm mistaken too. I don't know. It's from. I don't know if this is about what she thought about your Thanksgiving. Give me a second. But these cards are more about minus Seabrooks. Okay. So here we go. I would like to know what my mom thought of my Thanksgiving trip. I'm gonna hide this from me. So I picked these cards. I'll see. Let me see. So those are the cards I picked from. Although you may not know, it's more of because your question is more what she thinks about your. You're asking about your Thanksgiving trip. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. And there's like puzzles. Um, so it might not answer your question directly about your Thanksgiving, but uh, I am learning over here. I am learning over here. By the message, I am learning over here. Good night. Yeah. Good night. Good night, Eleanor. Good night. Take care. Stay safe. I'll be back next Saturday after Christmas. Anyway, so uh, I am standing right next to you. Right next to you. There's like a shadow presence. Okay, so I am standing right next to you. So the next thing I got was I believe. No, I believe. Jesus, my God, the words are coming out. I believe in you. That's what I was going to say, and I was trying to read the freaking card, and that's not what it says. The words came out of my mouth. I believe in you. I believe in you. So the words came out of my mouth like that, but she said that before. Okay, believe in yourself. You can do it. Believe in yourself. You can do it. And I was saying, I believe in you. That's what I was. It came out of my mouth before I read this thing. It's not what it's. She said something. I believe in you, and then believe in yourself. You can do it. So that's funny. I just. Oh my God! I said that before I read the freaking card. So anyway, yeah. So that reminds me of the Fool card. Yeah. Okay. And the last card I got, the fifth card I got is I am here helping you. So just, you see, I'm here helping you. So he's helping you in every way possible. You know, um, there's not, well, you know, the thing on the other side, there's not like judgment like we have here on this side. It's different. It's a lot different. Yeah. So that's what I have. But that was funny. I believe in you, and it was believe in yourself. It came out of my mouth like crazy. But this thing happened to me before, something like that. I said something before, and it wasn't that. It was similar to that. But anyway, you're wel- you're welcome. Okay, let me see who I have next in the chat here on Teresa, and I know you. So yeah, I know you said this. You said, "Do you see in 2026 a better year for us?" more financially. Thank you. Because you're asking that, you said asking that question because I am hoping my husband and his brother land finally sells either in 2026 or by 2027. It's it's at the moment there's crickery finances right now. Mm, um, it's going to be a challenge, I think, uh, because of whatever's going on. You're welcome. Whatever's going on with the finances, it's going to be. Hmm. Let me see if I'm going to pull some cards on that question about of yours, Teresa. 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 Hugger Teresa. Um, let me see. And you can read the cards with me. You know, sometimes you see in 2026 a better. You're there. Eh? Okay. So 226 is like, let me see. Not well, I was going to say not in the early stages of 226. There's a be a lot of what do you call you guys rebuilding uh, because of everything that's going on. So it's going to be it's going to be a bit challenging for 226 selling that land. Oh, okay. You're going to get there, by the way. It's going to be, you're going to get there. I'll show you what I got. Wow. There's oh, you're texting your older sister. Okay. I'll show you what I have on that question. Mm. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to all my wonderful moderators. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but next year it's going to be a challenge next year because oh my God, there'll be a lot of rebuilding, restructuring of different energies. You know, wow. It's going to be a challenge, by the way. But I'll show you what I have, though. Uh, I'll show you what I have. Okay. It's going to be. So here we go. Teresa. Let me see what I'll show you what I have. You can read the cards with me. Yeah. Hope everyone has a better year next year, especially financial. But it's going to be. Oh boy. Uh, a challenge next year. Starting now because of well everything that's been going on. So, hi Patricia Francino. Hi, how are you? Hello, how are you? How's New York? Yeah, I'll be watching the New Year's Times Square. I like to watch the New Year's. So anyway, Teresa, you can read the cards with me, okay? Uh, I got this is a Joan of Arc for me. This is a positive card. Joan of Arc, positive feminine energy coming through, a warrior. Okay, so you got the Six of Wands, the first thing. Okay, New York, 36 degrees right now, quite chilly. Yeah, we had rain, wind, and power outage. Okay, so this is what you got, Teresa. The first card that came out, it's very positive. It's like a Joan of Arc. I call that a Joan of Arc. That's the card I used when I was reading on Kevin Harris, by the way. So now these there's a lot of positive energy in those cards, though. So there. The second card I got, the Three of Cups. That is a celebration. So I'm saying that you will get there. It's just that it's going to take a little bit longer, like time, till things get resettled, reset button, whatever you call it. I don't know the financials. This is not just in the United States. I'm talking about worldwide, uh, world worldwide things. There's systems that have to be rebuilt in certain things. But anyway, you got those are positive cards, the Three of Cups. Then you got another card that has it's a Page of Wands. If you can read these cards with me, look, this person is communicating. There's new opportunity, so the opportunities are there. Uh, the communication is there too. So those about messages, okay, coming out. Now, there's a little period that in those cards where um, this is like a healing card, the Nine of Wands that comes out. As you can see, this person uh, is healing. So whatever is needs to be healed. So I don't know. It's between your brother, your husband, and your brother, and the land. All this, whatever, maybe needs to be addressed. A time to heal for time to heal from certain situations. And then these are positive cards, by the way, Teresa. You got the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is cups about emotional, and they seem to be well, calm, and comforting. So put it that way. But you're going to get there. I believe you're going to get there. A state of mind, sort of speak. So Teresa, I hope these cards resonate. I hope you read them with me. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. Let me know. So that's the card I got for you. Yeah, it looks like he's on vacation. Yeah. Well, time to heal, but there's things needs to be addressed also in that region, and yeah. Oh wow, trust me. Yeah. Well, yeah, because everything is really expensive, but oh well, trust me, I'm used to not being well off financially, not really poor in the middle. You're like me. More important is family, having food, shelter, and clothes, which I have and I'll always had. There you go. But it's coming. It's coming. It's just that it's going to take a little time. You know, it's it's not just about you personally. It's about the circumstances, the world reset, and all that. We're going to go through periods of hmm. Hey, we had a scandal here. I got to tell you about this. We're talking about financial situations. We have a store, a grocery store, uh, who's Metro. They call it Metro Store, okay? But that's like where you get all the food and vegetable and all this stuff. You get your food from. And we learned that the I don't know if you call that the CEO, the person that's in that owns the or taking care of the high places got $700,000. Well, all the prices of the groceries went up like crazy. Um, hmm. You know what I think about that, eh? So they put it out in the news that he got a big check for $700,000, while other people are scrambling to pay grocery bills like that. High prices. Just put that out in the news like a yeah. There's nothing there, okay? Like right. So I think that that kind of news pissed a lot of people off like that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. 45. Yeah, I know. Crazy stuff. There's a lot of whatever distractions, but it's like there's something not normal to be able to go on the news and "Hey, I got $700,000. Well, everybody's struggling and pay groceries, high bills, grocery bills like that. There's something there's something fishy about that stuff. I mean, really. So we're getting hmm, we're getting the other end of the stick. Yeah, it seems every time the U.S. has a Republican president, the economy tanks. Yes, yes. So anyway, Happy New Year! Oh, happy Merry Christmas first. Happy New Year next. So I'll be watching the New Year because I love to watch Times Square when they play music and watch that thing on Times Square. People are all gathering around. I hope they're safe. Nothing happens this year, but you know, on the New Year's. So let's see who I have next. I'm gonna just take a drink of water, and I'll be on the next question, which is it's in the music, and then I got Eleanor. Oh, Eleanor, she left. I think so. Ah, boy. It's in the music. Any message from my higher self, my guides or angels for 2026? Thank you. Hmm. Any message from my higher self, guides and angels 2026? I got a heat wave. Oh my god. I get like that when I do reading. Okay. I guess I'll use this guy. So I'm going to use Carol Gray, and it's the Angel Guide Oracle Guidebook uh, cards. I don't read the guidebook. I don't read guidebooks. I don't need them, sort of speak. Yeah, you're welcome. Let me see. I've been on for an hour and a half. Oh my god. Whew. So there's a lot of virus going around because the hospitals are full of influenza. Influenza. I don't know how to say it in English, but anyway, that the cold. So the hospitals are full. Everybody's getting it, or almost everybody. So the emergency room, the hospitals are full, over capacity. Oh my God. Well, this week for thank you, Kathleen. Influenza, influenza, yeah. So it's going around like crazy. The hospitals are full of it. So you got to be careful in the stores. You don't get it either. So. Oh, Jay Catley said I have a stuffed up nose and a scratchy throat. Yeah. Uh, Linda G had something too, but I think she's getting better. So Linda G is getting better. Uh, but she had something, a problem with asthma. You went to Walmart today, but I wore a mask. Yeah, yeah. I went to Walmart yesterday. Oh my God, there was full of people in there. You know, I tried to stay away from people. There were. There we go. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. So music RN Diana. It's in the frequency. Here we go. No, I'm joking. Oh, you J CJ Brooks says I was diagnosed with sinus infection 2 weeks ago and had to take antibiotics. Yeah, Yeah, there's a lot of people out there getting this infection. It's going around, so you got to be careful. I think you got to wear your masks like in time of COVID or something like that. And if you um, gathering with family members at the holidays, just be careful that or be safe, stay safe. Those things, be aware of it. So the first, I don't know if you can see that sacred plan. So they have a sacred plan for you. You see, the energy, it's a frequency. She made a joke about that the other day. Yeah. Don't it doesn't hurt to wear a mask. No, it doesn't hurt. It's just that uh, take a step back. So take a step back and create that space for yourself. Yeah, I love the frequency. Yeah, me too. But it's still there. The message is still there. Take a step back. Um, Sometimes take a step back and take time to breathe, time to have fun, time to uh, uh, take care of yourself. Like um, give yourself the gift of I don't know something you like. So the answer is yes. Okay, so whatever you're searching for or whatever you're questioning yeah, about you're asking your yeah to let things settle before moving, but also the answer is the answer you're looking for is yes. You have the answer to hi Boudica, how are you? So hi Boudica. So you have this yes answer from your angels coming through. I just want to say hi to Boudica. Hi, how are you? So how is the weather with you? I hope. So the other card that came through is watch out for the signs and reminders. Birds are about communication. You have a feather, and you have uh, the butterflies on the other side. Butterflies is about transformation. So you're going through. We're all going through something like that, transformation. Okay, and I just wanted to share this. This is a feather, one of the feathers I picked up outside. This is a wild turkey in my area, a wild turkey feather. So picked those up. Sometimes they hang around like 12, 15. I saw them the other day. They were on the across the street, but sometimes they come here too. Yes, I meditate with a vision of a feather floating on a cloud and my sacred word on top of the feather. I just need to take a breath before the final leap. Yeah. Yeah, so Boudica says, I found a feather just like that. Yeah. So those are wild turkeys, by the way. And the last card I got, music RN. I like. I hope you change your name to It's in the Music. It's okay. Yeah, it's in the music. But anyway, this is the last card I got. So expect miracles. Whatever you're doing, expect miracles because you know you are needed. So whatever your hi Red Rose hi. So it's in the music. Expect miracles. And look at the smile on her face. So smile, smile. It's coming. Oh, Phyllis says, my husband sends me butterflies from the other side. There you go. Yeah, I'm telling you. Uh, uh, I've had birds come crashing in the window. Whew. I had a red cardinal going pick, 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 pick. And the funny thing, he did the whole friggin' house, right around the house, kitchen window, the other side, the other side is, whoa, you cray cray. I said, what the hell? And it was the same bird, the red cardinal, come in the window in the kitchen, Kim. I was there. Tick, tick. Then come to the other window on the other side. I said, what the hell is going on with that bird? So, yeah. So, says, I'm going to change it back, promise. Thank you. I need I need miracles be there for many people. Yeah. Well, taking care of so many people. But, you need also to be have these special moments where you can uh, breathe, laugh, joyful moments. Because being a nurse is not always like a cakewalk, a walk in the park, so to speak, especially in certain domains of the being a nurse, taking care of people. It it can be hard on a person's energy too, because you're always in that energy, and you need that. Yeah. It takes a lot of courage to be in that. It takes a lot. It takes a special people to be nurses. And yeah, I laugh with my patients and my four kids and five grandkids. There you go. Yeah, you need that because it's too. Hmm, you know, I mean, all the time in that energy. I don't know. I was lucky to be with my mom before she passed. So Eleanor, I think she left, but she said something. I also have to move in around 60 days, no later than February 28th. Wow. Jesus, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, and I get to share community with everyone here too. You guys rock. Thank you. Yeah. Well, it's always nice to be here. I just want to say hi to Red Rose. Red Rose. Yeah. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I was thinking about you. I was wondering, hmm, I hope you're okay. So I hope you're okay. How's the weather where you are, weather wise? I'm lucky to have, I'm lucky to have power. Because with the weather we had Friday, boy, something else. There's a lot of people lost power. Oh, over 85,000 people still had power tonight. So since yesterday, and it's cold outside, so you don't have heat, you don't have nothing. But that was in more in the city. Here we just made it through. I always say thank you, being grateful for that. I appreciate it. So I think Eleanor left. She said goodnight a while ago. So she was talking about her too, looking for a place. Yeah. And John says, "Why are one night stands with a mate like her?" Oh well, why are one night stands with a man like earthquakes? Hmm. I don't know, John. Tell it like it is. I'm not that. If you guys want a card, let me know or anything else. Oh, okay. That's I couldn't think about that. Like John says, you why are one night stands with a man like earthquakes? He says, you'll never know how long they last. They'll last. Yeah, I didn't think about that one. Wow. But my I have my mom used to come here all the time every month of July. To make you guys laugh. Well, anyway, okay. My mom used to come here every month of July every year before she passed. So, okay, Patricia, I got you. So the thing is, I used to pick her up at the bus station. She come for the bus because she came from Ottawa to here. So I pick her up at the bus station, and it was a month of July. So we she liked to go to a restaurant. She liked to stop at the restaurant and eat and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? So in the summertime you had the windows, so she's sitting in the back, and me and my wife are sitting in the front, and I'm watching in a rear view mirror. See my mom's sitting in the back like that because I gotta watch the road, and then the windows are down, So we live in the country, and I'm seeing my mom going like that, you know. So I wonder why is my mom doing that like that? Smelling the fresh air. She's not used to it. We live in the country, so you know. So we have uh, farmers, cows, and whatever, sheep and all that. She was smelling all those special odors from the farm and all that. And then she says, "Oh, we're getting close to Ron's house." Oh my God, Ma! And my wife sitting over there. I start laughing, but Ma, you know. And every year she'd do the same thing, So every year, because she comes from the city, you know. So here in the country, you can smell those odors, with the windows down, going through the country roads like that. And oh, we're getting near Ron's house. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. That was a good one. Used to laugh like crazy. Oh boy. So, um, let me see. There's a theme going on here. Everyone's moving residence. Yeah, there is. So I got Patricia up here. Patricia Fonzino, you still in the apartment? Ron, will I find the right apartment and be able to move by the middle of January 2026? You too. Jesus, everybody's moving. Wow. In the middle of January. Oh, boy. Uh, like Rose says, I live far enough out in the country, you can't see the stars at night. You can see the stars at So do I. I mean, but man, I don't like living in an apartment, but coming from New York, I guess I don't know where you are, Patricia, but those, I mean, I bet they're friggin' expensive stuff. The apartment thing over there. The the rent over there must be cray. Yeah, it's getting we are getting very scary out there for lots of people, of course. Yeah. Oh my God! Thank you, music RN Diana. Thank you for your super sticker. Yeah, I'm going to dance in the kitchen. I have music on the computer, so I have this Bose. Yeah, I have this Bose speaker with Bluetooth, and that thing. I mean, those I find the best speakers you can have because the sound that comes out of there is great, amazing. So I got music on the computer, and it plays the whole list like that through Bluetooth to the kitchen, and then we having fun in the kitchen because here it's too small for that. It's too small here for to dance. When the kitchen is big enough. I got kitchen is about 16 by 20. I'm talking about feet, 16 feet by 20 feet. So it's a big kitchen. So and thank you for your super sticker. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. So we get back to Patricia. Frankly, no. Yeah. Moving, be able to move by the middle of January 2026. Wow, you guys are really. Hmm. Well, I'll pull some cards on that. Um, and the rent over there is really expensive. Um, especially in New York. I don't know. The rent must be something else, especially in that area. Mm. All I can say, my feeling is, I don't have that feeling that it can be done by able to move by the middle of January 2026. We're almost there. There's a what are we today? We are the 20th of December. My God. Well, I'll show you what I have after this. It's one thing I hated. I hated moving. I moved so much from apartment building to this place. And I've been here, what, 32 years now. I don't want to move anymore. When I got, first time I got a house, I said, they can bury me in the backyard. But the law doesn't permit for people to be buried in the backyard. So, anyway, what can I say? My wish is to be here. Uh, hmm. Interesting. 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 Do you still practice dancing, Patricia Franzino? Ballroom dancing? I hate moving. Sometimes I always gets lost. Oh, this crazy packing and I mean, we get so much stuff. So many years. How much stuff do we? How much stuff do we? You know. Then you start going through that stuff and you say, "Oh my God, I didn't know I had this. Don't know if I had that yet." So yes, I'm a pro standard ballroom dancer. Yeah, you still do it, does it? I gotta find those trophies. I told you about my wife having Archie Murray. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know where my wife put them. We put them away. Oh boy. Oh. Did you get to find a partner to keep? I remember you were searching for a partner or something. Did you get to find a partner to practice with, or? Well, there is the older man on YouTube, and boy, can he dance! I'm advertising online, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, he said there's a Red Rose talking about there is an older man on YouTube, and boy, can he dance! But when he talked about grieving over Charlie Kirk passing away, I never watched him again, and I told him so too. He should have left that out. Oh, oh boy. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you what I got. I don't know. This thing will resonate with you. Okay, I'll show you what I have in cards. But uh, I'm not feeling that it's gonna like be right away. That's a little bit soon, in the middle of January. Oh boy. But see, like you said, I'm advertising online, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. I'm going to hide this and I'll show you what I got cards and see. Okay. The first card that came out was the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is more like a period of rest. I don't know. Particularly, like these cards are saying it's time to rest, to take the time to rest, because maybe you're doing a lot of things. I know you're monitoring on a moderator several channels and all that, plus whatever you're doing personally. So maybe time to rest. Now, the question about middle of January, there's something comes up and it's got it. This is a positive card, by the way. It's a Sun card. There's something coming through, and this is like a yes card. So to me, it's a yes or a positive card. Something is clearing up. So I don't know exactly what you're working on or something, but there's something coming up. Okay, which is positive. It's clearing up, and the next card I got was the Two of Cups. As you can see in this card, there's some sort of agreement between two people right here. Okay, they're sharing the agreement. So either it's a new contract or a new whatever you have to sign or whatever. So You got the two cups. Then you got the Queen of Cups coming up, which is sort of like saying moving to calmer waters, steady, calm waters, Queen of Cups. So uh, I hope these cards resonate with you. And the last card, which confirms that you are, yeah, not the last one. I got one more after that. This one, you're moving away. This is a card that's the Six of Swords, moving away. Okay, as you can see in the cards here, moving away. So you are moving away. I'm not sure, like the middle of January. Ooh. But anyway, I have to follow the cards that they're putting out there. So that is the Joan of Arc feminine energy victory. So whatever you're working on or doing, it'll work for you. The Six of Wands. So because timing is something that's hard to do on these questions. Timing. Just my feeling is the middle of January. It's kind of it's pretty close. So Patricia Francino, let me know if that resonates with you or um, because timing is something hard to do when reading the energy. It doesn't work. It works. Yeah. Hi, Viviani. Viviani. How are you? How's the weather? Yeah, thanks, Ron. It sounds calm and yet moving to a better place. I will let you know. Yeah, you know, because when we gotta take time to look at all the details in this and that before making a decision on certain things. You don't want to go rushing into it. Put it that way. Well, and besides all the holidays, I don't know. Yeah, the holidays. Maybe you have a family or something, a reunion. I don't know what you have in mind for Christmas and New Year's because we're right around the corner. Happy holidays to you, Viviani. So yeah, so that was and the bells and the whistles. Let me see. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna do what we can. So Red Rose says the guy dancing is Ed Nova. I never heard him. Yeah. So John says, do people still believe in all that? What are you talking about? That yeah, whatever the lies are coming out is crazy. Eh? I mean, I don't watch that much, of news, but I know it was on Milu's channel tonight, and he was talking about those. He was talking about the pictures of Epstein files that came out. I mean, I know I saw it on the news. There was Clinton's picture in it. There was Michael Jackson and Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones. But my feeling of all this stuff that came out is just that I don't know. It's not. It's a friggin' distraction more than the real thing. Whatever. They're hiding a lot of stuff behind there. So it's going to come out, by the way. Probably not the U.S. that's going to put it out there, but I think it's going to come from another country or something that's going to put. I mean, there's several copies of that, and it's cray. I mean, phew, ugly stuff. Um, Whatever's going on there, sometimes you're wondering if it's the correct information or there's a lot of made up crap out there. Oh, no. So J Cat Lady said, "What kind of sound was that?" That was the bongos, I think. Let me see. That was yeah. This sound was the bongos, and then you got the sound of that's the heartbeat. You got applause. Doing, 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 doing. Gee, yeah. Wow. Anyway, there's all kinds of crazy stuff here in the sounds. Yeah. So I'm just reading the chat here. Okay. I'm gonna have some chocolate before I gotta have some more chocolate later on. So please leave me a comment after the show, after the video. Leave me a little smiling face, a comment, and things like that. It helps the channel. Uh, I gotta I gotta move from Windows 10. I got an old Windows 10 here. That's actually a Windows 7 with a Windows 10 installed. I cannot update it to Windows 11, so I'll have to go into Windows 11. Yeah, boy. So I might get to work on that in the month of January, February. I don't know. We'll see. And the birthday party. And yeah, Red Rose, your birthday, right? I think your birthday is January 6th. Am I correct on that? I think her birthday is coming up in a couple weeks, or what is it, 20th? 20th? How many days we have in 30, 31st? So we're in the 20th in about a couple weeks. Yeah, I think it's a couple weeks. So Red Rose, I think your birthday's on the January 6th, right? And mine's coming out on February 6th. So it's strange though that somebody's birthday is on the 6th and so mine, but not the same one. But the funny part is, in all my life, never, in all my life, never had. I have a neighbor next, one of my neighbors next door this way. What I mean, um, and he's been there for. He's a school teacher, professor. He's a school teacher, but he's been there for years. I've been here 32 years, and he's been there for years too. Maybe like something like 24 years, 25 years. Then from my other neighbor, he said I told him my birthday's on the 6th of February. And he said, huh? He said, his name is Martin. So Martin next door to you, his birthday is on the February 6th too. What? I didn't know him. I didn't know that. So I called him on the phone and said, "Happy birthday!" And I said, On my birthday's on the 6th too." We didn't know. We just didn't know. Not the same year, but we're both on the February 6th, both of us. And one of my neighbors is saying, "I've never had anybody like a neighbor next door to me with the same date of birthday." So, and he's a professor in school, so we're in this area. So anyway, that was funny when I called him. He laughed like crazy and he said, "Oh my God, he didn't know either." So that was funny. Yeah. So this is I love cappies. Cappies. Huh? I was hearing some noise. I was wondering. Oh, your yeah. So my granddaughter is January 6th. Mine is April 6th. Hey, my mom was April 9th, by the way. And my other granddaughter is May 6th. So music RN Diana. So you're Aries, right? In the month of Aries, I believe. Yeah. So my mom was the 9th of April. Um, Red Rose, she's still here. I hope. I think she's on the 6th. I'm not sure. He said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I know my mom was on the 9th, or that on the 9th of April. And but this month is special because my mom passed on December 8th. So when we just had December 8th, I remember that. So by the way, you guys want to see something? Aries, the month. You want you guys? I'm going to show you something. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Now I got a couple of gray hairs now. This is a picture of me and my mom in somewhere. I believe this was in ah well in the 90s, 90 something. Okay, yeah, in the 90s. So this is me now. Yeah, I sort of turned white since then, but this is me and I've changed since then. So here's a picture of my mom and me, where I'm living right now. So there you go. I don't know if you guys could see that. That's my mom beside me. Okay, and oh my God, uh, I think I look like a Mexican or something. I don't know, Mexican or something. I had dark hair. Yeah, so that's my mom and that's me. I'm a little smaller there, but I gained some weight since then. So that's me and my mom there. That, that was a pool, but I took it apart. This thing busted on me, like so. I took it apart and made something else. I think I made. Oh yeah, I took it apart and I built a garden behind it. So yeah, that's that is me though. I mean, now I'm all white. Look, I got gray, my gray hairs and everything. So, but that's a souvenir of her here. Uh, and the funny part, oh my God, there we go. put this here. I have another picture of her. Actually, I don't know if people feel that word when it's time to go. They do something, and you're wondering. So she got her picture taken, and she said she gave me a picture, and she got this made. And actually, she was only 70 years old when she passed. But like I showed you a picture of me and her, but this is a picture she gave me. The last picture she gave me the last time she was here at home. So this is her. I don't know. I sort of why is this showing up? Oh, the glare of the chat. I guess. Yeah, there's a glare of the chat. There's something written on the bottom. So that was her. Not long after that, that's I think that same year that I had this picture. Um, she passed. So, but I was lucky to be there for the last moments of her life. I actually saw her take her last breath, and even today, there's some of my family don't know anything um, because I was holding her hand when she took her last breath, and as she took her last breath, I felt like wow, happy, 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 happy energy, like party time, like excitement. And I'm there. She just took her last breath. I'm getting all this stuff. I'm getting all this stuff through holding her hand. And I'm said, oh, but a lot of the family I couldn't tell. I couldn't say that. My wife knows about this. You guys know about it, but I can't actually I can't not tell my family members because they wouldn't understand what between me and the message because she sent me a message holding while I was holding her hand when she took her last breath. She knew I would understand because it's like I felt the whole thing like excitement. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, like people who I haven't seen for a long time when she crossed over. Um, so I had all these excitement feeling. It's freedom. It's like freedom from whatever. Um, I felt all this, and it took me a lot of years to talk about this because I couldn't talk because you know at the time family members would judge me like crazy. What the hell are you talking about? They don't understand, and I knew they didn't understand. But my mom and me had some sort of telepathic gift, both of us, and she knew I would understand. So that's what I got. Yeah. Yeah. You guys understand what I'm talking about, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about, but that's a gift between my mom and me, and those family members they wouldn't understand what they wouldn't understand what I'm saying. So, but I know because my younger days when I was a child, I had a near death experience. It was like around the time like Linda G had a near death experience. She said she was 8. I was around 6 or 8 years old. I had uh, you know. Uh, oh boy, I forget the name of it. Anyway, so I had near death experience at that time. So she knew I would understand epilepsy. They didn't know too much about epilepsy, but Jesus, oh my. I remember everything about it. So that's how I started my channel anyway. So and I found the name Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. It it really really um oh there we go. Yeah, I had the thing off. I didn't know I had it off. So yeah, So he passed in 2005, 50 days after my mother. Yeah, it happens. It happens like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Lucy Mercier says, my brother's birthday was December 27th. My son's birthday is December 27th. My grandson's birthday is December. Oh my God, three, three. Your brother, your son, and your grandson on the 27th. Oh my God. Wow. That's next week, by the way, right? We're on the 20th. Yeah, next week. Actually, I'll be on. This is Saturday. Next Saturday is the 27th. I'll be on Saturday 27th. Yeah, I'll be on the 27th. That's after Christmas. Yeah, Christmas Eve is Wednesday. Yeah. So uh, my dad and I had telepathic gifts too. Yeah, when I lived 3,000 miles from home, he called me and tell me he knew something was going on and would describe my situation. He had visions of my life. I'm telling you, the stuff that happened between me and my mom is, yeah. But it's something that me and her knew stuff, but we couldn't like start expressing it to other people, except the one that really understood what was between my mom and me is my wife. The rest of them, no, I hadn't told them yet, so I haven't described this thing. Uh, I don't talk about it, you know, because I understand they don't understand. Like they would actually, it wouldn't be good for them to know this because they would think, oh my God, the judgment and all that. So I don't want to let them think what they think, and I don't talk about that because they wouldn't believe me. Uh, well, they wouldn't believe me. The only one, there's another one. I had my cousin. Uh, she had problems breathing. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I have. I guess the unconditional love or the near death experience have opened up something in me because you know what. So uh, the my cousin, she used to talk to me on the telephone all the time. She had problems talking because she was on this oxygen bottle. I don't know, you sort of portable. What do you call those? You must know this music, RN Diana. These portable, you plug it into the wall and creates oxygen, or you breathe to bring at home there. I'm talking portable stuff. So she was on there because she did a lot of smoking, like really a lot of smoking. My all my family smoked like crazy. Jeez. Um, so she had problems breathing and taking a breath, and she talked to me, and she was told me uh, she was scared of dying. She was scared of death, and I finally told her on the phone about my near death. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Uh, Portable oxygen. Yeah. So I told her about my near death experience, and guess what? A week later, she passed, and she went transit on the other side. I don't know what I said, but I said a bunch of things that made her, you know, because she was scared, like really scared of crossing over. There's something I said, and she I took her whatever her fears away about the other side, and she went on the other side just like that, and I heard about it just smoothly and everything. Yeah, yeah, it's amazing, and that's a couple people like that in my life. I don't know. there's a couple of people like that in my life, and that has happened to me. I'm I've had this with other family members. Before they cross, they talk to me all the time. They would talk to me rather than, "Hi, Teresa, how are you? Nice to see you. Happy holidays to you too." So I talked to them, and it happened to me several times. People like that. Uh, so there's some kind of healing energy goes through me, or something about the energy of that. And I've been in situations like that. They would One of my aunts used to talk to me rather than talk to her children. She would talk to me hours on the phone. She was like, she wasn't healthy, like crazy. Well, I had several cases like that. So I have another uncle who talked to me all the time. Like he and my other aunt. I have another aunt there where I had a nice time on the farm with them. I wasn't their child. But I went there with all my cousins and everything, and I had spent lots of times on the farm like that, and it was fun. And they talked about me to the children, uh, and that they talked to me about to all my cousins. There was at least five or six, seven of them. I was the only one in my family anyway. But they talked so much about me, that they got jealous. That hurt me because they got jealous of me, and I said, "What the hell are they jealous about me for?" It's something about their parents, like talking about me. Oh my God, this and that, and they got jealous. So, where they go? Anyway, I remember when my uncle died. All I wanted was the picture. I don't want anything. I didn't ask for money or heritage of any kind. All I wanted was a picture of you know of my uncle. He said, "Okay," but you get that feeling when they're looking at you. No, no, no. I just want a picture, and that's it. Jesus. But they got jealous of me because their parents really, really loved me. So for some reason, that's strange to go through something like that, though. I didn't think people could get jealous just like that, because I was just being who I was, and so they adored me. They like I was one of them, But my other, I wasn't taking over their place, but they thought maybe I was, So this is strange. I mean, oh boy, I didn't think people would do that, but they do. I wasn't jealous of them, but they got jealous of me uh, for something. you know, but 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 sometimes you wonder, you go through life and you have friends and everything. You say you have friends, and you got nothing. Now, I'm talking about money wise, material wise, and everything, and people get jealous of you, and you go, "What? I don't understand this stuff." I don't understand why people would be jealous of me. I didn't do anything to make them jealous. I didn't do anything. They do. They just they just they just do because it's something about what you're like, how your light shines, and how you are. They just they get jealous of you because they want it. They want to be who you are, and they can't be who you are. So anyway, something like that. Uh, yeah. Yeah, you have nothing to be concerned with, Ron. You ask for a photo from your heart. Let them be with their own thoughts. Sounds like they were paying enough attention to their parents. Yeah, well, you know, something. It is. It is. for a person to go through that, you wonder sometimes, who is this? How come people do that? You know? But anyway, I've had this happen before, between friends. And I cut off a relation with a person once. He got so friggin' jealous of me, he started, you know, going off the rails about it. So I told him, okay, this is it. This is done. I'm over. Oh, that's it. So I cut off the relationship and I ended the relationship right there. I mean, this guy went off like crazy because I think uh, it was, yeah, it was the beginning when I started going out with my wife. I think we managed to buy a car. It was a new car, and he went off the rails like crazy. What the hell is this? You know? So, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I said, the hell with you. I cut off the relation right there. So I had to do that. Geez, I've even I've even moved from a city where everybody knew me to a city where nobody knew me and started all over again. I cut off that's how my journey, I cut off relationships where I was to go to another city and start all over. It can be like scary at first, but I did that. Yeah. So, I didn't want to do that. I'm not that kind of I'm not a violent guy or something like that. Like I don't do nothing for nothing. I mean, I don't for pleasure. I don't do that. I have a lot of heart. I'm very sensitive to things. But sometimes people don't respect what you are. So I can understand it in relationships. I've been quite a few relationships, and most of them, narcissists, dictators, name it. They just, you know. But I learned a lot, and I had to know who I was, what's my energy, what's somebody else's energy. It was a challenge because I didn't know who I was. I I thought I knew who I was, but you pick up all kinds of stuff, programs, and yeah, yeah, yeah. That's their stuff. Good for you. Create those boundaries from the negative. Usual narcissistic people are jealous and not happy to for people good for it surprises me. It did surprise me so. It shocked me to you know it was nothing to be. I wouldn't be jealous for for that. I mean, what the hell? So you know, but people get jealous for no reason. I don't think there's a reason behind it. It's just that, hmm, yeah. But I guess they didn't. They wanted to be their parents, you know. But their parents talked to them so much about me, they got jealous. I don't know. I don't think they realized the the thing about it. When I realized it was a shocker to me, though. But anyway, I understand that. I think that's because you look for an awesome, the best of people. Well, yeah, I always do. But I'm a man of heart. I'm a person of heart. Okay, a lot of you guys here are some similar to me. People of heart, not people of like all up in the head. More heartfelt energy. You know what I mean? And that's what creates the union here. That's why people like I go see Milu. Milu is he's got a lot of heart. Milu's honest heart. You know what I mean? That's what I it attracted to me to him. Like to listen to him. I know it talks all about politics. It's not easy to be in that energy all the time with all everything that's going on. but he's a man of heart. He's not. You go to other places. I mean, you can tell when something comes out here, and when it comes from the heart, the energy is heartfelt. You know what I mean? So, anyway, 226 about yeah, 226 will be about the truth coming out. I mean, the people are going to demand the truth. We are going to demand the truth. We're not going back. We're not going to. People will not. This thing about covering up stuff, trying to get away with stuff. I don't think it's going to work anymore. I really think that people heart, all of us, the good people. There's more good, you know. And this is like this energy is making is sort of pushing us all together. So the first thing that purpose of life to come on earth is to help each other. That I know. Okay, that's the first person. Not everybody thinks like that. Like they don't have that feeling. Well, I came on earth to help people. Yes, you did. Shine your light. Be who you are around people. That's the first thing. You don't have to. Well, my purpose is to sing. Yeah, some people sing. Some people do something else. Some people do something else. But the first purpose of a person being on earth is to help each other. So yeah. Anyway, the funny part, yeah, CC Bro- CC Brooks, that was funny. I think last Saturday. I think it's last Saturday. I'm not sure if it's last Saturday or the Saturday before. Uh, I was at Walmart. Was it at Walmart? No, it was the people that gather money for people that have less. They gather money to help people that need in need during Christmas and things like that. So I gave $10. There was two brothers that came to the door, and they had one little girl and one little boy. So the little girl had a big jar, like a big thing there. Well, and I looked in my wallet. I see what I got in my wallet. So I pulled a $10 bill and I put it in there. And I think see Brooks, she turned around and gave me I think it was last week, a $10 bill. The $10 bill came back. It's funny. I just gave $10 bill and the same day. Crazy. It's funny. When you do good to people, when you do that energy, it comes back to you. You don't know, you know. I didn't. I wasn't the intention of getting it back. I was the intention of helping somebody, in need, because there's a lot of people out there, especially there's women out there. Boy, they have kids and one parent, so they're struggling to make ends meet. Ah, it's crazy, there's people also. It's sad, people out there that living in their cars, and they're working. They're not people like on drugs or alcohol. These are people that are working, and they have no place because the rent is so friggin' high. It's unbelievable. And I mean, I'm talking about around here. Like, I'm in the country, and the rent is like somewhere over 1,500 for a couple. Like, I don't know how you say it. I think two place, like crazy, 1,500 to 2,000 something per month. So as long as I can stay in my home, the house is paid. So that's keeping me going, because boy, whatever you got, they'll take it away from you. Whatever, they'll drain you. If you have to go in that old age home there, it's crazy how much it costs. They they charge around like over 2,500 for old people. It's unbelievable. They hardly have anything to eat either. So Yeah, I always get back more than I give. Yeah, Phyllis, it's true. It's funny. And the thing is to be grateful, to say thank you, you know, being grateful, it works. Some people have not realized that yet. Every little detail, say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's funny. I mean, funny how it works. It's like one time we had a tornado, you know, geez, there was a there was a tornado and it hit not far from here and trees went down and houses were destroyed. And here I had a tree near in between the house and the garage, like detached the garage there. And the tree, it fell, but didn't fall towards the house. It fell in between the garage and the house. And I said, "Oh my God!" When I saw that, I had to take the chainsaw and actually and cut it up so it wouldn't be in the way. But I tell you, I said thank you. And the funny thing, I was actually when the storm was there, I was asking Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael, and this thing works. This thing really works. So it's just that you got to trust this stuff, and it works. But I mean, they showed me it works. They really did show me where it works. And oh boy, the story long time ago. This is a long, long, long time ago. I was, oh my God, on the journey you go through tough times. I was sitting in an apartment building, and I wasn't married then, but I was more. I didn't have any more money left. I needed just money to get to a bus, to take a bus to go to get a temporary job where I knew if I can get a job there that day, they would give me sort of like an advance on pay. And same thing. So I'm sitting there. I'm sitting on marble steps in a friggin' apartment. This is the beginning where I learned how to be grateful for everything. This taught me something, you know. But I'm sitting there, and how I can't walk there. It's too far to get there on foot. So I'm sitting there, and I'm wondering, geez, all I need is bus money, and this at the time was like I don't know, uh, below $1 to take a bus, below that, something like that. And I'm sitting I'm getting up and first, on marble steps in an apartment block. On marble steps, I'm sitting there. I sat down on these steps. There was no money on there. I sat down. I swear this is crazy. When I got up, there was enough change in there so I could take the bus to go to work. And I said, "What?" And I was there scratching my head. How can change like coins get under? I'm sitting on it. How did that get there? That's no way. So that yeah, yeah. See, Brooks, I got you. I'll have a card from the Rebel deck. Sure. So you know that's a miracle to me by itself. So I got up. I look at the change, and I go, "What? Oh my God!" So anyway, those things will. I mean, when you have a journey like that in life, they'll they'll make you. You know. So no matter what anybody else, you know. Good night. Thank you for being here, and happy holidays. I'll be back next Saturday. So happy Christmas, happy holidays there. Uh, much love and light to you. Yeah. Says, I'm heading to my pillows to see if I can catch the sugar plums and Christmas fairies dancing at my Christmas dreams. Yeah. It's in the frequency, Diana. It's in the frequency. Okay, I got the rebel cards. So yeah, the rebel cards. Those are rebel cards. The oracle with an attitude. So hang on to your seat, folks. This these cards have an attitude, by the way. So. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to come back after the show. Leave me a little smiling face or comment. It helps. Jesus. Oh, why? So, it's not that bad, but let me see. So you wanted a card, eh? Can I have a card from the Rebel deck? You can. So here's your card. Hang on. Are you sitting down? I hope so. Okay. Here we go. This is your card. You are a rebel. A rebel. You know, so rebel. And on the other side it says, hang on. It's coming. Because F it. So that was your card, Seabrook. One side says rebel, the other says oh, Jay Catley says, Ron, I was trying to figure out something yesterday. Okay, let me see. Says, Rob, I was trying to figure something out yesterday, and all of the sudden the answer came to me, and I found out what I was looking for. The angel put the money there. Yeah, yeah. The angel put the money there. It's unbelievable. I mean, more there's another thing that happened to me, like during that period. I found money I was sitting on. I was sitting on that money, and I found enough money to take the bus to get to work. And I got to work. I got a job, and I got to eat that day. And I think I got an advance like $10, and I was able. Oh my God, you know. So another day. This was in the daytime though. I was just outside of my apartment, and there's a bus station. There's a bus stop right in the corner, and there's I'm on this street. The bus station's the street is going this way. You know, I'm on this side. So there's a guy comes off the bus, and he looks at me. He says, "Hey," and I said, "What?" He says, "Look," he says, "I got bus tickets. Do you need bus tickets?" I said, "What about you? Well, you need the bus tickets. Those are yours, you know, because I'm not the guy that, you know, I'm not, I'm like that anyway." So he said, "No," he said, "actually, I bought a bunch of bus tickets. I came here to this city to visit, but I got leftover bus tickets here. If you want them, I'll give them to you." So, oh my God, he gave me some bus tickets. And that got me through a little further. So every time something like that happened, I would say, "Oh my God, I can't make this stuff up. I can't plan this stuff. I thank you, thank you, thank you." And that's how the I mean the everything that I had like actually nothing left to I got more than that, you know. Wow. He said, "Well, you're talking about the rebel cards. Well, it can't get any more clearer, I guess." No. It's funny. So I think what you do when no one is watching is what you will be judged the most. Well, you know, sometimes religion can be something else. When you tell, I know I heard Sterling say that, and the first time I heard Sterling did it, but I've said it before because I had a near-death experience, and I know, I know, I can't say, because there's people out there that still believe that hell exists, and I never, I know there's no hell on the other side because I've been on the other side. It doesn't work that way. It works like there's a life review and things like that. You go through life review, but hell, as the religion puts it, that is a belief that they put in people's minds because they use the fear energy. You know, well, if you do this, you sin, you're going to go to hell and things like that. So they put that in our heads, and there's still some people. I got criticized for that, for saying that. But look, I can't say something that doesn't exist. To me, it does not exist. And then, the I think, uh, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, or I don't know, I heard Sterling saying it, and I said, "Oh my God! At least there's somebody else that knows the same thing that I do." So he's just, I know. So that's the way it is. But religion can be. mm, some people have so uh, deep into religion that you know they think they know the truth, but the truth is, I got it from being on my spiritual journey. I didn't get it from religion, but anyway, religion taught me a lot of stuff though at first. So, hey, I've been on for a couple. Oh my God, 3 hours. Yeah. Oh, so Linda G said that there was no virgin birth of Jesus. There was no resurrection. Okay. Yeah. I know. You know, like some people, I watched other people near death experience, and I know that when I went on the other side, people see, I saw Jesus. I didn't see Jesus when I was on the side. I saw light beings on the other side, people like ancestors, my ancestors, or something like that. I saw red hearts, like I could see the light, white light, you know. And I told them to do that, and I saw red hearts. I didn't see Jesus, but there's one thing when I was on the other side, I knew of him. It's funny to explain this way. I never saw him, but I knew of him, and I knew that Jesus was a human and came on Earth, so to speak. I knew of him. I just knew it. So, and God is to me is an energy. It doesn't have it's not a human thing. You know what I mean? Like Jesus, yes, he came on Earth to teach us something, but he was a master at it. But master, we're all light beings, but before we before we became human beings, so we're sort of rising up. Um, well, Jay says, where do you think bad spirits go to? They okay. My explanation for that. Okay, I'll tell you what my explanation. It fits, it doesn't. My explanation is I what I know on the other side is it works by uh, vibration, like a higher vibration, a higher. There's levels. You know what I mean? There's lower levels and there are higher levels. So the more you have light, the more you share love, kindness, everything. You when you transit, you go to higher levels of frequencies. I call them what I call them frequency. Okay, so very bad people are so low in vibrational that the light, the, it's like, oh my god, it's like the light would there would affect them very uncomfortable, like it's like a laser, like it's not hell, but I sort of feel like it's like burning the insides out because there's too much light. You know what I mean? So I see traffic. So that's where I think the bad spirit you're talking about, they go through life review, but they're so low in light that they're at the lowest frequency of whatever. Okay, because there are levels like companies have boss and etc. etc. There are levels. That's the only way I can explain it. I hope that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, Sibrus, you can comment on that if you want, but that's the way I see them like that. You know, the lower vibrations, they're in the darker part. They don't have that much light. People with a lot of light rise up to another level. So that's where I'm that higher frequency, put it that way. So I hope that answered your question, or sort of answered your question. I know it's all mystery, but when you get there, it counts. Whatever you do on Earth, whatever all the love you share, the kindness, every gesture, it. I mean, and just explaining a thing that I once had when it went into the grocery store, and this lady was sort of a certain age, and she just had a bunch of coins in her hand trying to buy carrots, and I was right behind her. I was behind her at the cashier, and then I noticed that she was trying to count all her change to pay for what she had, and the lady said, "Well, you don't have it." Sort of like there was enough money, and I said, "Oh, okay." Then I told the cashier, "Look, I'm going. I gave her what is it, $5 or something." I said, "Here, I pay for that." The the elderly lady looked at me and said, was so shocked and surprised that I paid for her, but 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 I felt so good in my heart to do that because you know. So on the other side, you get rewarded for that. You get there's more light, and the more light you have, the more amazing. Um, it's amazing on the other side. Put it that way. Okay. It's really, really amazing. So on the other side, tell you the truth, sometimes I thought about that in difficult moments in my life, and I said I would sometimes I wanted to be there instead of here, but I had a I have a journey to on this earth. I have to I have a contract here, so I gotta. And besides, I love you know. Uh, I know that sometimes I get, you know, it's not all roses, but most of the time it's great. I mean, uh, so I just try to enjoy life, and I enjoy all you guys and connecting with you guys. So it's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy that. So connecting with people, I wouldn't get that people all over the world. Australia, Jesus, U.S. all over the place. I mean, France. I don't know how many people. I've met people from Ireland, on these chats. Yeah, but that's what I know about it. Other people like Sterling, he's really connected. That guy, he when he talks about his guys and the way it works on the outside. Milu also, Milu. Uh, but even Milu, I he said he did when I collaborated. He knows what I'm talking about, but he knows what I'm talking about, but he told me he never been on the other side, so not like me, So, I guess I it was on in my contract to go through that because I still remember in my body what that felt like. Oh my god, epilepsy! I still know what it feels like in my body, the sensation of that, and never came back since then. So I never had it another attack their whole life after that. Mm. So, any more questions? Anybody want a card? Jesus, I've been on 3 hours. Some people ask me, how can you do it? How do you do? Well, I say I love it so much. No wonder I stay on sometimes like that. Well, usually I do it once a week. Anyway, Mm. once a week is good. Anyway, so there's a con, content creator who said he is not coming back when he dies, so he will go towards the dark. So he will avoid the light. The he said the dark will help him avoid coming back. Oh, that is baloney. Sorry. Uh, no. Uh, that is a bunch of okay baloney. I mean pure baloney. That is not true. You know. Uh, this person that said that doesn't know what they're talking about. I mean, really doesn't know what they're talking about. First of all, yeah, but you want a card, you want to. Oh, Amanda's in the hospital currently overdose. Ah, Jesus. No. Hmm, yeah. No. You know, I'm sharing this with you guys because if you feel that that helps you out in life and resonates, uh, yeah, I'm speaking with my heart, or whatever, So, uh, thank you, Patricia Francino. Thank you for being here, and happy holidays to you. Stay safe, and let me give me an update on your situation. Uh, I know where I'm going on New Year's Eve. I'm going on TV. I'm going to look at the TV and Times Square with the Happy New Year thing. I love to watch that with whatever's going on, the singers and yeah. Okay, let me see. I have red rose. I don't know what kind of card you want, but uh I don't think it's I don't think hmm, it's the rebel card. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think she wants a card from yeah. You know, speaking from the heart is one thing. Um, I know Emilio talks about his stories in Haiti is cray. I mean, this guy has been through when he was younger. He went through a lot of stuff where he's helping people just by talking about it anyway. So, Sue Toffee wants a card too, I think. So I have one, two, three. Oh, you just got. Oh, I didn't know. Red Rose. She says I just got out of hospital. I spent 3 days. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Red Rose. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See how it goes. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for the reading. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. Um, Let me see. I hope I have everybody in checking this out. Jeez. Oh boy. An overdose again. Geez. I think I have one. What's happening here? One, two, three. Why is there only? Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me check the things out. I gotta find myself. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Okay, I got three up there because I gotta take some stuff off here. Too many distractions. I have to clear the board, so to speak. Too many stars up here. Okay, Red Rose, Sue Toffee, and oh, I missed one. I must have missed one. I think Lucy Mercier, I believe. Let me see. Oh boy, yeah. Mhm. Now we have free will on the other side, by the way. Just letting you know. I They asked me if I wanted to. They had a place like they showed me, like I saw two pair of hands going out like this, and I didn't answer because they talk to you telepathically, and I when I turned around, yeah, it was like the sun coming right at me, like the big ball of energy coming at me. So, oh, she won. Red Rose wants to see and that. Oh, puppy, I'm so sorry about your puppy. You're gonna. It's gonna take some time, Red Rose, because uh, I don't. I'm not sure, but the puppy that you lost had something wrong with it. So you have free will in that, but I mean, take your time before you get another one, because that's what I would do anyway. Because I don't know uh, if I hadn't, because there's something wrong with that puppy that you lost. That's for sure. So let me see. Of course, Seabrook says, uh, "Yeah, the I'm not sure if I'm going to come back or not, but like I said, I've thought about it, and this is hard to be. Uh, this is hard being a human being on this planet. I mean, this stuff I went through. My God, but there's stuff that people went through that is more intense than I have, and I don't. When you're on the other side, it's not the same thing. We don't see the same thing. There's a reason. There's a big picture behind it. Sometimes I was thinking that I would prefer to come back and do it over again by going to the light rather than going through the dark anyway any day. Of course, who wants to go in the dark in the first place anyway? Um, there's another thing when you go, your frequency is much higher, and you are able to you're able to travel, like travel. It's just a word and expression. These are all words anyway. You you are able to reach uh, freely from one energy to the other. Those people that are in low frequency cannot reach the higher frequency. They cannot, like, you know, they're they're in the dark place, and they cannot reach the higher level of light. Put it that way. But people that are, you know, that higher frequency can. They're able to. Depends on your soul. Depends how many lives you have here. I have so many lives on Earth. I don't know. I know. I had a reading and it came from the Atlantis. So then I went to Egypt. Great. This energy that we're in, we're just going through it. All these years, uh, the humanity is starting to wake up. Matter of fact, we're waking up from this type of energy, where it's like human beings were destroying each other. The the next evolution will be more of unity. Will be more of uh, creating, helping each other, building. This is a new energy. We still have things to go through though. I don't know if I'm going to see the whole thing, but imagine that. We're gonna deliveries from whatever they call it. I forget what they call it. I'm looking at the chat. I'm losing what I'm talking about. So let me see. So, Red Rose. I would wait. I believe you have other animals with you right now. I would wait, really. Or what you can do if you really want another puppy, to make sure you get all the vaccines, everything that health wise, because I wouldn't want to go through that again. What you've been through. I mean, it's hard on somebody. You know. Yeah. So I don't know if that what I just said resonates with you, Red Rose, but because it's not easy to go through this stuff. But you got to make sure that the puppy is healthy in every way possible. Um, that you there's no whatever. Because I remember when I lost my one time a puppy like that, there was a virus, and I didn't know about it. So no matter what. So I never got a dog after that. I waited. Like I think I moved out. Matter of fact, I moved out from there, uh, and I got years later. I got another dog later, but where I was, I didn't. And the thing is, I found out that one of my neighbors had a bigger dog and had the virus. I didn't even know, and I believe it was vaccinated and everything. But that thing, mm, I know what a person can go through. 'Cause, oh my, yeah. Okay, I'll show you. There, yeah, just wait. Take your time because You have other animals, I believe. You have other animals for now. So I mean, oof. So there is. You see this the card I got on your question, Ace of Swords. That is divine intervention, a new beginning. And the next card is about give yourself time. This is a healing card. You see, the Knight of Wands, time to heal, new opportunities, but it's time to heal. So, like you just said, I just gotta wait. Time to heal. I don't think you're healed yet from that event. And I think you had several events like that before, so maybe give yourself a chance, uh, and to work it out. Seven of Pentacles. Um, it will, it will come when the timing is right. So I hope that's the three cards I got for you. I hope it helps you. And I'm sending a big universal hug and ask your guides, your angels, to help you out and take time to heal from that event. Just take time and be sure to check things out before going ahead. Yeah. Good night, J-Cat. Oh, yeah. Happy holidays to you. Take care. Stay safe. So I have another one. I think Sue wanted a card. Uh, and then I have Lucy Mercier. So Sue. So I got to pick one card for you. Um, what time is it? Oh my God, it's almost midnight. Well, I'm gonna get on the midnight train to Georgia. What's her name? Um, Gloria? Oh, what's her name? Who's sang that song? The midnight train to Georgia. It's almost midnight. Jesus, I've been on for 3 hours and 18 minutes. Uh, Gloria Gaynor? Gloria? I think. Hmm. My memory. Ah, boy. So, yeah. Don't forget to leave me a message after the show. Give me a smiling face, smiling heart, a comment. It helps the channel. Whether it could be tomorrow too, if you think about it. Yeah, Gladius Night. There it is. Yeah, thank you, Teresa. Yeah, that's it. Gladys Night. Yeah, the midnight train in Georgia. So, Sutafi, number 50. You got number 15. Uh, so, let me see if I can show you here. I'm going to hide. I hope you're still here. So, I picked a card from for you. It's called The Secret Language of Light. transmissions from your soul. So it's number 15. So number 15, it says sensitivity. And it's got a red rose full of love. Red rose. So it says heighten intuition and compassion. You are becoming more sensitive to the energy and the vibrations that precede all physical creation. We can all sense these energy, but our rational minds often override our feelings. Sense beyond what you see with your eyes and hear in your mind. Trust your heart will bring together the most up to date information through your senses. And then when we are open to sensing and feeling love, it also means we are open to sensing and feeling fear. This clarifies the importance of actively choosing where to place your gaze and focus your energy. Don't let old stories determine what will what you will think and feel. There is no hiding behind words. Feeling sorry for another or situation doesn't help them or you. It takes you to a place where you can't hear any solutions and feeds back what they already know. You came here to create reality, not to accept it. You attract what you are, not what you think or what you say, but what you feel. Celebrate your sensitivity. Without it, you may not realize you have a choice. So, what you want to bring into your life. So you have a choice. So that's the card I gave you. So and it's got a red rose. So self love, self care, and honor yourself. Like really, really accept who you are. I know I've been through that stuff. I sort of went through that stuff myself. So, ooh boy. Uh, but that's what it's all about. Eh? So let me see. Where are we? I think I got one more Lucie Mercier, and that'll be it for tonight. And then I'm going to have some chocolate. Yeah. So Lucie Mercier. Oh my God. So sorry about that. Mm. Amanda is in the hospital. Like I said, your daughter Amanda is needs a therapy. Needs to be with a group. Similar people that you know they understand each other, what they're going through. I mean, Jesus. Um, I know it's hard on you, Lucy. It's hard on you. What can I? I think I'm going to pick one card from the same thing. I'm going to use the same thing. Secret language of light, soul transmission. Um, this card will be for you and your daughter, both. Okay? Because I'm sure you need comforting too. Yeah, it's scary. That's the third time, eh? Yeah, yeah. The problem with the thing, us humans, even parents, uh, we don't have control over a person's life. That's the damn truth about it. It's like we don't have control over another person's life. It's like that. Honestly, we don't control another person's life. They are in control of their own lives, their own contract. Man, if if this could be done just like that, but it's scary. All right, but keeping sending her love, support, and asking the angels to help as much as possible. That's all I can say about that because you know, you know, if I if I if I could help, I mean, in one time in my life, if I could help that girlfriend, that ex girlfriend of mine from committing suicide, I would have I would have done something. But I couldn't control anything, and no matter what I did is I, I mean possibly human. And when I got a reading from that person who told me she came back and she was full of holes, like it's like, oh my God, I understood exactly what that meant. It means no matter how much love, no matter how much what I did, uh, it's like pouring water in a cup that's full of holes. And yeah, I call 911 all three times. There you go. Yeah, 911 is that emergency. 911 we have 911 here too. I think that's the emergency, right? Yeah. So sorry for you, Lucy. Yeah. But the truth is, you know, why? No matter how much love, like a person showed up on this reading, and she said, I see this the woman coming through, and she's full of holes." And I said, "Oh," when she explained the image to me, I knew it's like a cup full of holes, and you're trying to put water in it, it drains right out. It did no matter what you do. Yeah, but it's not. There's one thing I want. I can share with you, Lucy. It's not about you. Never, never, never blame yourself. There's something. There's something in your daughter's experience. Oh my God, something that comes from. It's not about you. I I don't feel it's about you, Lucy. It's not about you. It's about something else. Because I I'm not I'm not getting it's you. Oh boy, God. Oh my gosh. You see the card that's pulling up on me now. Ooh. Yeah. I don't feel it's you. It's nothing to do with the journey with you. It's mostly something else. This I don't know, childhood father. Yeah, yeah. Childhood father flavored her sister. There you go. You know, you already know then. Okay. That yeah. It's not about you. It's something. Yeah. I hope they give her the help she needs at the hospital. Yeah, and she can get in contact with people that understand her. You know, it's like when you go through something, it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you go to AA, Al-Anon, AA, people that drink, they help each other and they get out of their whatever they really, really understand each other. Okay, it's something like that. But I mean, a drug problem, the same thing. Yeah, you know. So I got number 20, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate Lucy Mercier. It's always nice to see you. So your oldest daughter feels guilty because she was his favorite. There's where you go. These that's that's where human beings trip up because we are were raised in fear programs we collect from the society, and that's one thing. You know, people go through that. You know, like I understand feeling guilty because me when my ex girlfriend committed suicide, I said I was wondering, hey, I should have did this, I should have did that, I should have did this. Oh my god, I went completely off my rocker for I was like sick, like mentally sick for uh and I didn't get any help, but I didn't go see a therapist. But gladly I made it through anyway, so to speak. I'm trying to but I hung on to that and I said, why when everything's going good, everything's happy and everything, why would you do that? So yeah. Oh, he beat her badly. I divorced him because. Oh shit! Now I know. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just said, "Oh my god." I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. I mean, I really do. So yeah. Well, I don't blame you for getting out of there and taking um, care of your family, and getting out of this situation. Yeah. Okay, Lucy. So sorry you went through that. I mean, I really understand this stuff. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been, yeah. Ron, I've been looking. I think you would really look good in a pair of frameless glasses. Just an idea. Well, I don't know what frameless glasses look like, but I had another pair and the friggin' thing broke in half because they were so fragile in the middle. You know, these are at least I can. I'm gonna wait till Sterling, the CRISPR technology comes along. Uh, maybe I got cataracts. I think on one side. Maybe remove the cataracts and then remove the glasses altogether. I oh, as you can see in my picture, I didn't need glasses then. That was in the '90s. I didn't wear glasses. There's my picture. So, I don't know if this thing will focus up or not. It's quicker. It doesn't want to focus. It keeps. Oh my god! There it is. See, I didn't need glasses then. I look like something now. Yeah. Yeah. Red rose. Red rose. Is your birthday on the red rose? Your birthday's on the 6th of January, right? Am I correct on that? That was me and my mom, by the way. So yeah. So anyway, me and my mom had the same. We had the same cheekbones or something. I think native native. I don't know. We're both, as you can see, both of us. Like, yeah, there we go. See, that's me, and that's my mom. So we both have high cheeks or something like that. So I don't know. My my mustache. I've always had this mustache. I don't like beards, but I don't like beards because I'm not a beard person. But I always had the mustache. Oh, I have another picture of me, but that was a long time ago. Oh my god! Let me see. Before I gave you a card. Oh, you guys ever see? I was only 9 years old at the time. This is picture black and white, by the way. This is That's without the mustache. That was when I was 9 years old. I hope you could. Oh my god! This is old. This is me when I was 9 years old. A big. The picture is getting so old; it's all ripped up. That's me at 9 years old. They used to cut my hair like a brush cut. I didn't like that. But that's me at 9 years old. You see? And sometimes I look at those my eyes and I go, "Oh my God!" So I have my soul is there. Yeah, my soul is still there. Boy, I was 9 years old on that picture, so I kept that picture so that self love, self care. I started healing myself through that small picture. So, so yeah, yours is the 6th of January. Mine is the 6th of February, and Lucie Mercier, I think she's the 13th of February, if I'm correct. She's in Aquarius also. So yeah, you can have that picture restored in color. That's in black and white, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe because it's pretty torn up. I have another picture where my my mom has these I don't know what do you call them? You know, curls. Yeah. Oh, in color too. Oh, can you go to like uh, like a Walmart where they have machines and you put your picture in there and they can restore it or not, or you have to go to a specialist, whatever. Photoshop, I guess. No, is it a Photoshop or something like that? I don't know. But used to wear this big, yes, in color. Used to wear these big um, turtleneck stuff. Yeah. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Lucie Mercier, here we go. This is a card for you. Okay, let me know. I'll I'll research it too. So restore these pictures. Wow. Because I don't know about black and white. It can be restored in color for sure. Oh wow, really? Because it's pretty. I'd rather color than. I wonder what I look like in color, by the way. But I don't know how they find the color in there because that sweater wasn't. It wasn't black and whatever. Whatever. Okay, here's your. Here's the card for you, Lucie Mercier. It's number 20. Hey, we're actually the 20 of December. Oh, join a Photoshop Facebook group, and someone might do it for free. Hmm. Yeah, could be. So, guess what? Hey, Lucie Mercier, look at number 20, and today is the 20th of December. So, number 20, the 20th of December, the 20, number 20, soul writing. And soul writing, and there's an angel right in the middle of a heart. That's a heart, and that is like also some kind of symbol. So I'm letting you look at it now. Read what it says. So you have an angel right in the middle of the heart. That's for both you and your daughter, by the way. Watching over you. Yeah, There's a symbol and that triangular, whatever um, grid. Put it that way. So Lucy Mercier. It says, oh my God, you can't make this stuff up, okay? It says, we become the stories we tell. You are the author of your story. Write one that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Physic- Physical reality is temporary. So it is forever changing from one moment to the next. The events and experiences of your life are multi dimensional living art. So their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can now view and adjust any stories from your past, present, or future. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Yeah. Look at the card and imagine you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. That's what they're talking about, okay? At the top of the pyramid. Like that's what they said. Imagine you are what do they say there? Look at the card and imagine you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. The soul light is above here. See? There's another heart up above. A heart there and one up above. So, hmm, interesting. Okay, and it says um, at the top of from this expanded view, you can see all your stories and their facet, facets, 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 facets. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. Um, from the neutral position. A higher perspective will unveil and reveal what was previously unknown. You may be surprised and shocked or embarrassed that the story you have identified, which is not what you thought it was. Don't stress. This indicates that the stories are shaking loose and and healing. They're talking about healing, and healing is occurring. So we, you are doing so well. You are worthy, and you are loved. That's the the last part of that. You are doing well. You are worthy, and you are loved. Just feeling worthy and loved. Give yourself a pat on the back. Hug yourself. Give yourself that love. That's what I have for you. I hope that resonates with you. So that was from the Secret Language of Light. And it's all about uh, transmissions from your soul. So, whew, yeah, you're welcome. Easy. You're welcome. And I'll be back after Christmas. So I hope you guys stay safe and the holidays. I hope to see you after, in between the holidays and after the holidays. So I will be back on the 27th, and I'll be back on January, whatever after that. I don't know what the date is, but um, the oh boy, I think it's the third Saturday, the 27th, and the third of January. Hey, wow, we're going into something else. A new year. New year. So thank you everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here all that almost 4 hours. I think I'm gonna eat some chocolate before I go to bed. I know it's gonna melt in my belly before I fall asleep anyway. So I'm going to have some chocolate. So you guys be safe. Stay safe. Leave me a comment after the show, or and happy holiday, happy Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you guys. Stay safe and always stay in the love energy, because that's where the healing energy comes from. So good night, everybody. Take care. Uh, I won't be back next Wednesday because it's Christmas Eve. So I won't be back the next Wednesday after that because it's New Year's Eve. So take care. Don't eat too much. One bite at a time. Good night.